Hey everybody, welcome to Dollar Workout Club. We're going to be doing legs and shoulders today, and my name is Lynn, this is Natalie, and this is Drew, and we're going to be your instructors for today. We're actually wearing color-coordinated tank tops in order to show you the levels at different variations, so really any fitness level can participate. So green is going to be doing the less intense version, so the modified version of each of the moves. Natalie here is going to, in the yellow, is going to be showing the intermediate level of the exercises, and Drew in the red is going to be showing the advanced motions. And you can go ahead and alternate which person you follow based on the move, or you can stay consistent and follow green, yellow, or red the entire time. That's up to you. We're going to show you all 7 movements we're doing in today's exercise and show you the modifications so that you know who to follow throughout the entire exercise, okay? So let's go through the motions, then we'll get into the warm-up. Drew's going to tell us about the workout while we're warming up, and we're going to jump right into it, okay? So the first move we're going to show is we're going to be doing some jumping squats. Natalie here is going to show at the modified green level what we're going to be doing. We're going to be sitting back in a chair, coming up, and then we're going to come up on our toes. So you're lifting those calves, sitting back down, coming back up, lifting those heels, so you're engaging those calves, and you're just going to repeat that for the 12 reps that we're doing in the workout. For an intermediate level, you're going to be doing a full squat, and then you're going to jump up, but just a little bit, okay? It's a tiny jumping squat, okay? Just a little motion all the way down squatting. As you can see, her legs are shoulder width apart. She's coming down. She's keeping her chest up, and then a slight jump. Drew here's going to show us the advanced version of the exercise. Same motion as the intermediate, but a high jump. Oh, he's really showing off. He's really showing off there. But you'll notice that in his motion, he's kind of keeping his knees out a little bit angled so that he can get quite low, and then he's hopping high, and he's keeping his chest up the entire time.
And it's one fluid motion, so you don't stop. So it's less impact on your knees if you
yes,
just one fluid
just
motion.
keep it through, keep it going. All right, so the next move we're doing is military press and on one leg. And the reason we're doing it on one leg, you guys, is that's gonna work those stabilizer muscles, helping you with balance and also strengthening your core, which is great. So Natalie's gonna show us the green version that I'm gonna be doing, and she's gonna use the lighter can. So a lot of the difference in this move is gonna be the weight you use. So you can use something like cans, you can use water jugs, you can use free weights, whatever you have around the house. So you're gonna come up, you're gonna have your legs your arms perfectly in alignment. She is, instead of being on one leg completely, that's a little bit hard to balance for somebody that's doing a modified version. You're instead gonna just be on your tippy toe like you see there. So you're trying to focus as much weight as possible on the other leg, and then you're gonna raise those arms straight above your head, and you're gonna come right back down to parallel. You don't need to go down too low, you just come right back down, going straight up with the weight, and straight down. Perfect. So you can see that her arms are in a horizontal line, okay? So for intermediate, you're just gonna use a little bit heavier of a weight, and you're gonna lift your foot completely off the ground. It can help if you wrap that foot around your calf to give you a little bit more stability if you're intermediate. She's doing the exact same motion. She's lifting up, all the way, coming down all the way, okay? No little half C's, okay? All the way to the sky, all the way back down. Drew is gonna be on one foot. He's not wrapping his foot around because he really wants to make it a little bit harder to stabilize. And again, going all the way up, all the way down, using much heavier weight, okay? So a lot of this motion is just based on the weight that you use to go at the level you need. The next move we're doing is bridges. Bridges are gonna be very similar for everybody except for advanced. So for the modified green version that I'm gonna be doing, you're gonna lay down, you're gonna have your knees pretty close together. You're gonna have your arms down by your side. The reason Natalie has her arms down by her side is because that's gonna be used for stabilization, okay? Then you're gonna lift up, and you're lifting those hips as high as they go, and you're really squeezing those glutes at the top. Going down, coming up, lifting and squeezing those glutes. So she's grabbing a weight, so she's gonna have the weight right in between her hip bones. So she's not putting it up on her stomach, she's keeping it right here on between her hip bones for the added weight, and then she's still gonna squeeze up, squeeze those glutes, lifting those hips high off the ground, and then all the way down for each rep. So Drew's gonna be doing bridges at the red level. Now the difference between this is, to make it even harder, you're sticking your legs straight out. You're trying to keep it completely straight, no bend in that, and it's gonna be basically your body weight that you're squeezing all the way up. So he's still gonna lift at his hips, all the way up, squeezing those glutes, all the way back down. Now he's gonna, in the exercise, there's gonna be 12 reps. He's gonna do 6 on one leg, and then you do need to make sure you rotate legs and switch the other leg, okay? We wanna make sure your glutes are even here, all right? Okay, so the next move we're doing is dumbbell side raises, and we're gonna again try to do this on one leg to work on that stabilization and core movement. So Natalie's just gonna show at the green level, you're gonna be using the lighter cans again, or lighter weight, and she's just gonna again have her toe up, so she's putting as much weight as possible on one leg. Then she's gonna go out to the side, just raising those straight to the side till it's about horizontal, coming straight down. Out to the side and straight down. And again, Drew will explain in the workout, but when we're doing these one-legged exercises, you are gonna rotate halfway through, and we'll make sure to cue you to do that in between so that you work equally on both sides. So intermediate, she's gonna wrap that leg around. She's still gonna have the leg fully off. She's gonna have a heavier weight. And again, she's bringing those out. So your hands are facing each other with the weight, the hands straight out horizontal and then straight down. Perfect, just like that. So Drew's gonna have his foot all the way off, and then he's gonna have his weight going straight to the side and down. The heavier the weight, the harder the exercise if you're red. Remember, because you're doing it on one leg, you might need to go a little bit lighter because it is harder to balance. Okay, the next motion that we're doing is lunges. So make sure you have a chair handy if you're gonna be doing the green or modified version, because lunges can really, again, be one of those balancing acts, okay? It's a little bit hard to balance when you're going on one leg. So you're gonna have one hand on the chair, just like Natalie's doing. You're gonna step one leg forward. You're gonna bend your knee down with the back leg and come down. Now that's a little bit far, so for a modified version, I think we might do it a little bit. Perfect. So you're not gonna have to come down all the way, okay? Go down as far as you'd like. If you feel like your knee can go further down and hit the ground, that's great, but feel free to do a small motion here, just slightly bending that back knee towards the ground and then coming back up, alternating legs every other time, okay? So you're working both. Great. And then for the intermediate or yellow position, we're doing the exact same motion, but we are gonna go down further. So now he's gonna do the faux motion. As you can see, she's bringing that back knee all the way to the ground, okay, you guys? You can see this front knee is not hyperextending over her toes. Then she's gonna come straight back, alternate, other leg, and then be doing that the entire way through. This is the exact same motion when you're doing red or advanced, except you're holding a set of weights, so you're adding even more weight to the move. Perfect, and you can see Drew is coming all the way down. He's even hitting his knee to the ground, making sure it's a full range of motion doing the lunges. Great job. So YTAs, the great thing about YTAs is we're all gonna show you it because we're all doing the exact same motion. The only difference is the weight you use. And you will wanna use a lighter weight than you probably use for your side raises because this is a more difficult motion. It's actually 3 motions in one. And so for the modified or green version, I'll show you that. I'm actually not gonna be using any weight. Just doing it with my arms, you guys, it's gonna be tough, okay? Natalie's gonna be using some heavier soup cans. Drew's gonna be using a heavier weight. You're gonna come up from a starting position with your hands faced out, and you're gonna come up into a Y. You're gonna lower it down into a T, so your arms are horizontal, and then you're gonna bring it down into an A, so slightly above starting position, then back to center, Y, T, A, down. Y, T, A, down. Not to be confused with YMCA, but close, okay? Okay, and the last move we're gonna be doing, you guys, is jumping jacks. At the very end, we're just spiking that heart rate. We're doing jumping jacks. A modified version, you're just gonna be reaching your arms up in the air back and forth while stepping your feet from side to side. Just like you see Natalie doing here. This is the green or modified version that I'm gonna be doing. In yellow, you're gonna be doing a full jumping jack, but you might use a little bit slower range. You don't have to jump out quite as fast, or you can also like not do the movement quite as long, okay? Not jumping your legs out as far as you need to. Okay, perfect. For Drew in the red, he's gonna be jumping his feet out wide. He's gonna be using full range of motion with his arms, and he's gonna be going at a faster pace. Okay, and that's how we're gonna be finishing strong. So those are all the core movements, you guys. This is a very tough workout, and I know a lot of different moves that we're doing, a lot of muscles we're gonna be working, especially because we're using the stabilizers or core muscles as we're doing the one leg. So just follow along. We're gonna warm up here, Natalie and I, and while we're doing that, Drew is gonna go into detail with the exercise that we're gonna be doing today. So follow along with us for the warm up, and then listen to Drew for the entire workout.
All right, you guys, what we got today is we're doing 2 different supersets, okay? In the first superset, we're doing 3 sets of that superset, and there's 4 different exercises in that superset. We're doing 12 reps of jumping squats, 12 reps of military press on one leg, 12 reps of bridges, and 12 reps of dumbbell side raises, okay? And we are repeating that sequence 3 total times, okay? After that, we're doing 60 seconds of jumping jacks, and then we're moving into the second superset, where there's only 2 movements. We're doing YTAs and lunges, okay? And we're doing 12 reps of each of those, but we're doing 4 total sets of that superset, okay? If this is confusing, just follow along on screen. You'll see the exercises and the rep scheme listed on the screen. And then after that second superset, we're doing another 60 seconds of jumping jacks, and then we're done, you guys. So let's go ahead and get warmed up with these beautiful ladies over here, and we will get started with the workout.
Arm circles, doing 20.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good. We'll do 10 forward and 10 back.
My heart rate's up already just from
I
those
know.
jumping jacks, which is good.
All right, arm circles back.
And remember, we will cue you on when to switch legs on the one-legged exercises. We're going to switch at rep number 6. We'll switch halfway through.
Let's do 10 light squats just to loosen those legs up, okay?
2.
And like Lynn mentioned, this is a pretty challenging workout. So if you need to hit pause and take a breather, that's okay. Listen to your body. We don't want you passing out in any of these workouts here. Or you can drop levels. So say you started with me at yellow and it's feeling really challenging for you, feel free to drop down to green with Lynn.
All right. Good morning. So what we're doing with that, you can see with Drew doing this, he's just hinging, keeping his back flat. He's just hinging at the waist, going down and up. How far down you go will be different based on your level. So we're just kind of warming up
The lower back.
lower back a little bit. Reaching down, hinging down and hinging up. Just a few more of these, you guys, and we're going to be going right into the workout, okay? Make sure you have your water close. Make sure you have a towel close, because we're getting going.
Yep.
All right, we ready for this? Ready
Yep.
to start with jumping squats? All
So we're going to
right.
start with 12 jumping squats, you guys. And
3, 2, 1, and go.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, 12. All right.
I'm a little bit slower. Hold
Me
on.
too.
That's okay.
11, 12. And it's okay if you're going a little bit slower than us too. Grab those weights,
One leg.
standing on one leg.
And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch
Switch
legs.
legs.
And 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Good job, you guys.
Bridges. All right.
Okay, make sure you have your hands by your side for stability as you squeeze up and all the way down. Make sure to get all the way up, lifting those hips as high as you
Switch
possibly
legs
can.
if you're red.
That way you're squeezing your glutes at the top.
6. All right. All right. Side dumbbell raises.
All right. Ooh,
Good job, guys.
grabbing that weight again.
One leg. 12. Ready and go.
Squeeze in that core, you guys. Squeezing your core as you're doing these motions. Okay, this is again, it's working your stabilizer muscles, working that core at the same time that it's working your arms.
Switch. 7,
Make sure you switch legs.
8, 9. Ooh, it's burning already. 10, 11,
Woo.
12. That's one round through. We got 2 more to go. 12 jumping squats. Ready? And go. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. 12. Good job.
Good job, yellow. Awesome job.
Right behind you.
You're fine.
Nice job, green.
Military press. One leg. Ready? And go.
Remember, if this gets really heavy, it's better to go down and wait or even drop your weight and do the motion with just your arms than it is to
Switch.
compromise form, okay? Really squeezing in that core, lifting your arms all the way up. Don't jip yourself on these reps, you guys. All the way up.
Bridges.
Good job, you guys.
Another thing to remember, you guys, is as we get tired, we lose our balance more. So really focus on that balance on set number 3.
You really want to focus on squeezing your butt when you go up to the top.
Switch legs if you're red.
You'll definitely be feeling this tomorrow, especially if you're squeezing, like Natalie said, at the very top of each rep. Make every rep count.
Oh, I'm feeling it today already.
Me too.
All right.
I'm already feeling it too.
Side
All right.
raises.
Side raises on one leg, you guys.
Ready? And go.
And if you're doing the modified version, you know, maybe try to lift up that leg and see how it feels. Okay? Just go at your own pace.
Switch legs.
The straighter you can put your arms, the more challenging this exercise is going to be because it's a wider range of motion that your arm has to travel. And so if you want to make it a little bit easier but still stay at your color level, just bend your elbows a little bit.
All right, that's 2 times through, you guys. One more set, okay? Ready? And go.
This can be a little bit challenging going from, if you're doing the modified, going from sitting to coming up on your heels. Okay, so be careful. If you need to, have something near you that you can hold on for stability, like having the chair up near the wall. You could hold onto the wall like this for a little bit more stability as you're doing the motion.
Great job, guys. Your heart rate's probably starting to go up. That means you're burning a lot of calories.
Nice job, you
You're going
guys.
to continue to burn calories throughout the day.
All right, here we go.
And military press, go. 2. Don't arch your back here.
If you're having a hard time visualizing this, then imagine, just think about the
Switch.
hands coming back down to your ears and then going straight up.
Make sure they go all the way up. Extend and lock that elbow at the top. Woo!
Nice
Good job.
Arms are burning. I know yours probably are too. Don't give up yet.
We're going right
We're
into
almost done with
bridges.
the superset.
Good job. Ready? And go. 2. If you're doing yellow, maybe try switching to red for a minute, doing one leg at a time and seeing how that feels, seeing if you think you could do that.
Remember to breathe, you guys. I know when I get tired, I forget to breathe more. Focus on that breath. Calm it down.
All right, let's go, Reds. Let's push ourselves. 12 dumbbell side raises.
Woo!
Then we're doing 60 seconds of jumping jacks.
Oh, man. All right, here we go.
Ready, and go. 1, 2,
Good job.
3, 4.
For some strange reason, this kind of reminds me of Karate Kid.
Switch. Ready?
Pushing it all the way up, you guys. You should definitely feel those in your shoulders. My shoulders are burning. Even at the modified level,
Even
it
with
burns.
soup cans. Okay.
All right, 60 seconds
60
of
seconds of
jumping
jumping jacks. Ready?
And
go.
go. Remember to pace yourself. You have 60 seconds to do these. It's a long time.
Yeah, and I know this workout is hard, you guys. Trust me, it's hard on our end too. They are meant to be this way, okay? At Dollar Workout Club, we believe in working out smarter, not longer. All of our workouts are designed to be high intensity, to burn more fat than you would a traditional workout, okay? And building muscle at the same time. Keep moving. Okay, I know it's tempting to just take a break during this time, but this is the part where we're really spiking our heart rate. Do not quit. Keep going.
The reason we like to add cardio exercises in between the weight movements is because it increases your heart rate and it keeps your heart rate high throughout the rest of the workout. The higher your heart rate is, the more calories you're gonna burn, the more fat you're gonna shed.
Absolutely.
5 more seconds.
3, 2, 1. Good job, Yellow.
All right, we're going straight into lunges.
All right.
4 rounds
Okay.
of
Let's
this,
go, Reds.
okay?
Grab your weight and go. 12
Remember
each leg.
Remember when you're doing this not to hunch forward, okay? You're actually keeping your body in alignment as much as possible, okay? Keeping your chest up. Just think of like a string pulling at you from the ceiling, keeping you straight up like a puppet, okay? And then really all you're doing is as you step out, you step far out, and then you just bring your back leg down.
Halfway there.
And that's the motion that you're doing the whole time, okay? If
Halfway
you need
there.
to do smaller movements, that's okay. Breathe through it. Go as deep as you're able to. Focusing on good form the entire time.
6 more, guys. We got this.
Woo!
You really want to focus on pushing up off your heel and
Yep.
not your toe. That's going to really work your glute, which is your butt muscle.
One more.
Get a nice shaped booty. Woo, woo. All right, good
YTAs.
job, Yellow.
All right,
YTAs.
these are gonna burn you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? And
Y-T-A. 2, 2,
2.
3.
3. Oh yeah, this is already burning. For modified, I forgot. I'm gonna actually just do the motion without any weight. This is gonna get really tiring.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Remember to breathe through each of the movements, okay?
10,
2 more.
11.
Woo!
12.
Good
If
job.
it wasn't burning, then you do want to use a little bit of heavier weight during that motion, okay? All right,
I'm
back
nice
to
and sweaty. I
lunges.
think you guys are at home too. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's okay if you're going a little bit slower than us. If you need to, you can go ahead and press pause. Or since you already have the workout listed on the video and on the website, you can go at your own pace now that you know the motion. The point is to just challenge yourself at your own level. And yeah, if you need to take a break or grab a drink of water, do so, but always finish the workout. Okay, you got this.
We're more than halfway there, guys. Good job. Woo! You want to be really aware that you're focusing on form here, so you don't want your knee to go too far over your toes, which would look like this. That's bad form. All right, so you just want to have really good form, even if that means you need to slow down a little bit.
2 more reps.
All right.
Woo!
All right.
All right,
Good
you
job,
guys.
guys.
Back into
YTA.
YTA. Grab your weight. If you weren't sore the last time, pick a heavier weight. And here we go.
Y-T-A.
2.
I feel like I'm in
3.
cheerleader camp. You know? Ready? Okay.
4.
What are those male cheerleaders called?
Go.
What's their name?
Hey, they're yell leaders, okay?
Yellow. There you go.
Just kidding.
Spirit fingers.
8. 9.
I actually love working my shoulders. It's my favorite muscle group to work because I think in tank tops, nice sculpted shoulders look so good.
Last one, you guys. You got this. Woo!
Okay, we're halfway
Woo,
done.
those
2 more
shoulders out for a
sets.
second.
Okay, 2 more sets, you guys.
Woo, I know you want to quit right now, you guys, because I know I do. Keep going.
Ready to go.
It's amazing what you can accomplish just pushing past that initial, oh, I want to quit, this is hard, I'm sore. When you go past that is when miraculous things happen. Seriously, you guys. You can always do more than you think. You can always push harder than you think. Our bodies are pretty amazing. It's mind over matter. Whew. Oh, my
10
quads
more.
are burning.
Make sure to focus on form as you're doing these.
Yeah, and make sure to keep that chest up. When you get tired, you tend to slouch or lean your body forward. Keep that body up the whole time, you guys. Focusing on your breathing, focusing on your form. We're almost there.
Done.
All right, good job, guys. Now we're going to go into 12 YTAs.
Okay. Grab your weights, whatever level you're at. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Y, T, A. Y, T, A.
2,
Perfect.
3.
Breathing through the motion. Trying
4.
to keep your arms as straight as possible makes this workout even more difficult, okay? So straight
6.
arms throughout the entire move. Breathing in, breathing out, focusing on form,
8.
squeezing your core. You got this, you guys are almost there.
10, 2 more.
Your arms are burning like mine are. That's good. That means
Good
you're going to have
sign.
some nice tone and definition.
12. All right,
Guys,
last set, you guys.
Last set, best set.
Last
Let's
set.
go. Ready?
Here we go.
And go.
On the last set, you guys, it's really easy to give up. It's really easy to go less intensity. It's really easy to struggle with form. So focus on all of that. Focus on keeping up your pace or even pushing yourself more. Focus on thinking of your form the entire time. Chest up. Make sure your knee's not hyperextending. Bringing that back leg down as far as you can go. And focus on your breathing.
Halfway there.
Home stretch, you guys. You got this.
Lunges are one of the best lower body exercises you can do because it works your quad up top, it works your hamstring underneath, and it works your glutes, your butt.
Amen to that.
5 more.
Woo, almost there. Almost there.
3,
2,
1.
and 3. And
Ah!
Woo, no more lunges for
Okay.
today.
YTAs.
legs.
Okay, 12 YTAs, guys. Ready? Let's go. YTA. 11 more. 2.
Remember, keeping those arms straight, focusing on your breathing. Do not drop this weight, you guys. It's the last round. Your shoulders are probably burning. Push through it for a second, okay? Just think to yourself, I only have a few reps. I can do anything, okay? You can push through it. Only a few more left. Almost there.
How awesome do you guys feel?
11
You set a
one
goal
more.
to get your workout
Last
in,
one,
and you
and
did it. You're
Ah, shake out
Straight
those
to
arms.
jumping jacks.
Straight to jumping jacks, all right?
Ready, and
And
go.
Go.
doing it. Go. This is it. 60 seconds. Don't give up on yourself. You got this.
This is the time to really push that intensity up too, you guys. This is where you're really gonna spike that heart rate to burn more fat throughout the day. Okay, give it your all. Less than a minute. You can do anything for a minute. And try to challenge yourself to go even harder or faster or increase your intensity here.
If you work out and you live in an apartment complex, your downstairs neighbors might not like you too much right now.
That's okay, they'll get over it. Woo! More than halfway there, you guys. Keep breathing.
Let's go, Reds.
Don't slow down. Good form. Quick, fast.
Home stretch, 15 seconds. In those legs.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
And 1.
Good job.
Ah,
Woo! Hey, pat yourself on the back. You did a good job. Awesome.
nice job. It's a great time to get a quick drink of water.
Yeah.
Start cooling yourself down. We always do a cool down and a stretch. It's really important to stretch, you guys. It's really gonna make sure that you recover quicker, okay? Make sure you don't get too sore.
Okay, we're gonna do some hip flexor stretches. Okay, 30 seconds each side. Kneel down on one knee, bring the other leg forward. Push this hip as far forward as you can while you bring your chest back and push off this knee, just like this.
You're gonna feel it right here, you guys.
Right here.
Right in your front hip flexor.
Feels so good.
Woo, especially after all those lunges. This is a good time to start to try to calm your breathing. I know it's hard. I'm really tired too, and I'm out of breath. Focus on deep breaths in and out. Really try to get that heart rate to come down.
And switch.
Woo. You guys are done for your workout today. How
Yep.
does it feel? Think about it. A lot of times, the hardest part is just lacing up your shoes and hitting play on your iPad or your computer. So think how you feel right now, how proud of yourself you feel, and how good you feel knowing that your workout is done. Tomorrow, or the next day, when you don't want to get started, remember how you feel right now, how proud of yourself you feel that you finished the workout. That's what I want you to remember, is this feeling right now.
Amen.
All right. Now we're gonna do a kind of hamstring stretch, but not your traditional. We're gonna be hitting the outer hamstring. What you wanna do is cross one leg out in front of you, okay? So it's kind of in a upside down V shape, okay? With the other leg back. If you can kind of see these two over here. And then what you're gonna do is bring your chest down to the inside of your quad as far as you can go until it feels comfortable, and you should feel a nice stretch
Woo.
in
And
your
you-
outer glute, outer hamstring area.
And you guys, the thing about stretching, you may notice when you follow us, especially if you've seen other videos of ours, we're all at different levels of flexibility. I'm not very flexible, so you can see that I'm not bent down as far as they are, but I am still getting the exact same stretch. I'm still feeling it in the back of my leg up to my glute, which is the hamstring, which is what we're trying to focus on. So just lean down until you feel it engaged at your level and then hold it there for 30 seconds.
Switch, other side.
Woo.
And feel free to do these stretches throughout the day, 1, 2, 3 times a day, depending on how sore you are.
Or even tomorrow.
Yep.
So there's something called DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. So a workout that you did today, you might feel sore in that muscle tomorrow or the next day more than you would tonight or even tomorrow morning. And so remember these stretches that we're doing today, and as you start to feel sore in those areas, you can continue to use these stretches to feel better and stretch your muscles out. Drinking water is really important too. I know you hear it all the time, yeah, I need to drink my water, but it makes a big difference in your soreness level and your body's ability to recover.
Yep. Another great way to recover, you guys. We're gonna stand on
Ooh.
up. is to have some type of fast digesting protein post-workout to help those muscles recover. So we recommend a high quality protein shake. Is great, it's easy, it's convenient, right?
Yep.
And find one that tastes good. Go ahead and grab that quad.
If you're a
Pull it into
beginner,
your
you
butt.
might want to be near a wall, or I'm using the chair I use during the workout, just for stability. It's a little bit harder to balance on one leg.
Or you can do warrior pose. I've taken a yoga class or two.
I know a lot of times people aren't able to reach to the back of their foot for their quad. Another great thing to do is if you're near a wall, you can put your foot up on a chair and stretch your quad this way. So if you can't reach it all the way up, even having it up, sometimes at this length, you'll feel it stretching in your quads. Go at your own level for stretching.
And I'm not very coordinated or balanced like Drew is, so I like to put my hand on my hip or on my ear, and that just helps me not from falling on my face.
Woo. Other side.
Although you guys might
Cool.
laugh at that and think it was funny.
Pulling on my ear works.
It
Not
does.
falling over.
Yeah, it totally works. Also, the closer you can get your knee into your other knee, the better that stretch is going to be.
Sweating like crazy.
Woo.
All right, guys.
All right.
Great job today.
Awesome.
You guys did awesome. Thank you for joining us at Dollar Workout Club, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
People ask me, how do I stay committed when I start with a training program or eating healthy? A lot of people will say, I start really, really strong and then I start to fizzle out, or life happens, or, I just don't, I'm having a hard time staying motivated. So first, recognize that that's normal. Everybody goes through phases of being more motivated and less motivated. But the thing that you have to do is find a reason bigger than yourself why you want to be healthier, right? So go back to your original goals. And I recommend having a visual that's going to remind you of what those original goals are. So it could be something like your spouse, your children, that you want to live to be there for them as you get older. It could be a location or a memory. For us, we love salmon fishing, and we do it as a family every single year. Well, where we go salmon fishing is really hard to hike into, and we have some family members that can't come with us because physically they can't climb up and down the mountain. So it could be an emotional thing, like that is such a wonderful memory of mine that I want to be there to be able to do that with my kids forever and ever and create those memories and traditions. It could be a favorite place like a mountain or deep sea fishing or a lake. If you're just looking at physical reasons for wanting to change, I just want to look skinny, I want to look hot. A lot of times that is not enough to create lasting change. You have to find a reason that's bigger than yourself. So maybe you're doing it for your kids, maybe you're doing it for your spouse. It's something that is bigger than just you, right? So let me give you an example. My stepmom, her sister just passed away a couple weeks ago, and her mom just passed away 4 months ago. And they both passed away from a stroke, and both of them were obese and very unhealthy. And so my stepmom looked at that and she said, look, I don't want to follow that same pattern in my life. And you hear that a lot. A lot of times you'll hear guys say, oh, all the guys in my family have heart issues and they don't live past 50, so I'm just not going to live past 50. Well, you have to decide. You have to make a decision. You have to say, look, I'm going to make a change in my life. I'm going to make a decision now. I'm going to break the chain. I'm going to be the one in my family that changes our family legacy and that changes our family tree. And you have the power to do that. So what I would recommend is when you start to feel unmotivated, go back to those big reasons and have a visual reminder. So let me give you an example. My stepmom, whose mom and sister just passed away. I'm the oldest of 10 kids, so crazy, right? So I have twin sisters that are 9 years old and a brother who's 12 years old. And so what my stepmom did is she took a picture of my brother who's 12 years old and she put a graduation cap next to it. And she said, I want to be there to live, to see him graduate. She put a picture of my twin sisters with a wedding dress next to it. And she said, I want to be there when they walk down that aisle. So that way, and she put it somewhere that she's going to see every single day. She hung it up on the wall. So that way, when life happens and things get crazy and you start to feel like, what's the point? You look at that visual reminder and it ignites that emotion within you. You have to find something that's bigger than you, that's more powerful than you, that's going to ignite emotion within you, that every time you look at it, you're like, that's why I'm going to go to the gym today. That's why I'm going to lace up my shoes and walk out the door. That's why I'm not going to order takeout when I can make chicken that's in the fridge, right? There's a reason that's more powerful than yourself, and it's for a bigger reason. Maybe it's seeing your kids graduate. Maybe it's so you and your spouse can retire together, and all these years that you've worked so hard, you can actually enjoy it in your retirement years. Maybe it's so you can change the family tree and you don't have to have heart issues like the rest of your family does, or you don't have to have diabetes like the rest of your family does. And so my suggestion to you is that when you start to feel unmotivated, you need to have a visual reminder. So today, as soon as you get done with this video, hit pause, hit stop, whatever you need to do, and do that right now. Don't just say, oh, I'll do it at some point in the future. Right now, this is my challenge for you. Hit stop this video, go print out a picture, go get some kind of a visual reminder and put it on a wall. It could even be some words, it could be a picture from a magazine. Put it on the wall that will remind you when you start to get unmotivated of why you're making these changes to become healthier. Hey guys, we just want to take a second to let you know how much we appreciate you. Dollar Workout Club wouldn't be a club without each of you guys, and you mean so much to us.
Yeah, and we want you guys to leave your comments. There's a section below where you can talk about if you've tried the recipe or how you thought of the workout or how you did in the workout or questions about the motivational tips. If you have comments or questions, please leave them below.
Yeah, and don't forget to invite your friends, you guys, to join us here at Dollar Workout Club. And don't forget to follow us on social media using these handles below.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.